Hello, my name is Brannagan Brooke, and welcome to, I believe, episode 17 of Brannagan's Thoughts. Today's date is 9/11. Just want to say thank you to the people that helped, like the firefighters and policemen that did all they could on that day. With that being said, welcome to my show, Brannagan's Thoughts, and basically today I'm just going to talk about most of my life update. So I'm a senior in high school, and I'm just having the best time of my life. Like, honestly, it's great, and I feel like this video should have been done a couple weeks ago on August 18th when school started, but I've just been so busy. So just here's a couple things what I've been doing. I've been, going to school, obviously, and then I've been, let me tell you my schedule. Mondays, I go to school, and then I go to work at 5 o'clock. I work at McDonald's. I go to work at 5 to 10 p.m., and then Tuesdays, I go to school, then I go to band practice, marching band practice, 3 to 5 p.m., and then I go to work at like 5:30 to 10, and then on Wednesdays, I have the day, I go to school, and we get out early on Wednesdays so the teachers can have like meetings and stuff. We get out of school at like 1:20. We get out we get out at 2:30 on the other days, and then so I got time to do homework and whatnot. And at 7 o'clock I go to Journey Youth Church, and that's really cool. I mean, I'm not the most religious guy, but I mean, it's really just impacted my life. And then on a life update, I'm actually getting into the worship team, the people that play, guitars or pianos, or drums, singing for the church for youth at 7 o'clock. So at 5 o'clock, I have like practice from 5 to 7, and then church like 7 to 9, and then hang out with friends or whatever. So that's Wednesday, and then Thursday, I go to school, but then I go do stand-up comedy at the Roasted Bean after school, and then I go to band practice at like 5 to 7 o'clock, and then sometimes I'll do stand-up. Well, they used to have stand-up at like to 6 to like 8, but then they got rid of that for hour changes, and so that's why I do them before after school, before band practice. And I'm just having a good time. And then Friday, I go to school, and then I go to work, and then Saturday I go to work at like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning, 6 to 2 or 7 to 3, and do 8-hour shifts, which is, but then I'll go down to my dad's house, because I have Saturday off, but sometimes on Fridays we have football games, and the band has to stay for that, which is still pretty fun. Hang out with friends afterwards, go to Denny's and whatnot at like 12 o'clock in the morning. And then, so Saturdays after work, I'll go down to my dad's house, and then, which he lives by Grant's Farm, so it's like an hour away. And then come back Sunday night, But then, so it's crazy, doing so much. And then on top of that, I am also in the process, it was approved, and now it's official as of Wednesday. I am currently starting up a film club. So it's called Film Crew. We had one like two years ago, set up by seniors, but it kind of fell apart. The meetings weren't very good, and we didn't really make videos. And since I started, I'm like the leader. I got a sponsor, which is a teacher that watches us. And since I do video editing, I got the video editing teacher to sponsor. I almost got the drama teacher to do it because she did it 2 years ago, but now I got access to the Mac. We got a Mac lab, which is like, the Mac computers instead of the normal PC computers. And I'm in video editing instead of show choir, even though I don't regret not taking show choir, but I do kind of miss it, so, because I love show choir. It's a big part of my life. And so I'm in video editing. We use green screens, and we got this fancy video editing software, which is really cool. And so I got her to sponsor. So basically, I'm going to be in charge of the film club, film crew, and I want to film a video every day, and work on it too. And we're going to try to go for 2 meetings a week, but they're kind of going to be scattered because the teacher's schedule's pretty busy after school too. And so basically, we're going to be writing scripts and screenplays. Then we're going to go out and film the video. It might be in school or outside of school, at school, like events, dances, and football games. And we're making like little skits. Some of them could be really funny. Some of them could be like dramatic, and really cinematic and beautiful. And then after we shoot the video, then we're gonna video edit it, and then we're gonna upload it to the Film Crew 2BHS YouTube channel, which I'm setting up and everything. And then, so I got that going for me. So excited for that. Finally, it's like I have my passions. I got music. I mean, I think I was put on this earth to entertain. I'm not very smart, not very strong. So it's like I got music, I got comedy, and I got videos. Alright. And one day after band practice, this girl came up to me that I didn't even know. She goes, "Hey, are you Brannagan?" And I'm like, yes. She's like, "You're like famous." And I'm like, "Oh, me? What? Like, I'm honored, thank you." Let's see, took Sylvan Learning ACT Prep for 7 weeks down there on Watson Road in St. Louis. Those kids were pretty cool. At first, I'm like, "Oh man, we got some preppy, snooty kids," and next thing you know, you talk to them, it's like, "Oh man, I want to be friends with you guys for life." Like, they're pretty cool. So I took the ACT twice last school year. Got a 16 on it both times. They trained a monkey to get a 12, so I had to beat the monkey. And so I went to the Sylvan Learning Center to get help on that, and they gave us big workbooks and stuff. And we took a practice ACT, and I got an 18. And so tomorrow I take the ACT. So I got high hopes for it. It's gonna suck, but you gotta do it. And I think I figured out what I wanted to do after high school. I mean, I kind of wanted to become a music teacher, elementary school music teacher, and I also kind of wanted to go into the military. And but I think I'm gonna go down to Branson, get my name in neon, do stand-up comedy, and then go to like Ozark Technical Community College and become a music therapist, and then maybe I'll go to the military for 4 years, and then I'll go to a 4-year college to become a elementary school music teacher. But that's kind of where my life is headed. So I'm pretty pumped. I'm gonna miss high school. I mean, school is everybody's life. Like that's the only life we know. And outside of school, it's just like, and it's like I got a cousin that's like going in college for like medical to become like a nurse or something. My brother's going in for history and pre-law to become like a lawyer or something. And I'm just gonna be a hippie. And yeah, and I'm excited for tennis this year, even though that's not until the spring. Very excited for all the school dances and stuff. This year is just killer, and I'm having the most fun. Check the time here. Pretty soon I gotta go to work. So basically it's just I put together like a collage video. Before I go, I bought a guitar for about $300 from Guitar Center on Watson Road. That's it. Ibanez. Acoustic electric. Here's what the back looks like. I love it. So I guess I'll play a little bit. So that's what's going on. A lot of stuff is going on in my life. It's crazy, good, positive stuff, and it's just I'm having a blast, and it's like, but I don't know, it's crazy. I just want to say thank you to the people who are part of my life. They're doing good in the world, and I wouldn't be the person who I am without my good friends and family, and so I put together a little collage video kind of summarizing the summer and just school in general, and just videos that I have made since my previous video that I uploaded. So I just want to say thank you and have a good day.
Buddy, you gotta wake up. It's time for the birthday cake. Time for a birthday cake. You say hi to Grandpa. Hi, Grandpa. I'm sleepy. Oh, you awake? No, come on. Big party. Big party. Come on, you gotta walk. There. Okay, big party. Come on. Sit over here, Darren.
You're the king bee today. Ooh. You're the king bee today.
Over there. And we get the birthday cake first. To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sarah. Happy birthday to you. Blow 'em out.
So it's first day of school. I think Tuesday the 18th of 2015. Hi, how's it going? Okay, well, sitting in the parking lot, my cool ride. And, well, this dude's already taken up 2 spots. They're, yeah, doing their own thing. But, let's do it. So, we are having one heck of a rainstorm. I mean, the gods are angry tonight. Talk about freaking strobe light. See if I can figure out the open blinds. This is... What did we do to cause this? Freaking light show. War of the Worlds. First day of school, August 18th. There goes my alarm clock. Approximately 11:43. This is... Look at the deck. Strobe light on a funky feet. So drowning in the disco tree. I mean, this is something from like a Batman movie or horror film. Thought the clouds were picture worthy. I had to bust out the camera. Driving and shooting at the same time. Hey kids, about to do some stand-up comedy at the Roasted Bean. Hopefully I'm gonna do good. So here we go. I'm sick and tired of this new technology. You see these teachers with using writing on these dry erase boards. Back in my day, we had these things called write-em-ups, and when you wrote on the board, it was permanent. You see these kids with their cellular devices, sending textos back and forth. Back in my day, we had to write a message and put it on a carrier pigeon, but sometimes the pigeon would get sick, and so you had to walk 20 miles to send the word hello. One day this kid was telling me a story that he had to park at this old man's house to walk to high school. That's right. You know whose house he parked at? My house. He parked on the lawn these kids these days, they don't appreciate lawns. Back in my day, we were lucky to have a single blade of grass. And so I took his car to the junkyard and I had it smashed walking to school. Back in my day, we didn't have these vehicles. We had these things called, they were these creatures. They had broad, strong shoulders, and they were intelligent. They were known as human beings. We had to walk 20 miles up a hill, both ways in the snow, with a horse on our back. That's right, we put a saddle and we carried the horse. We gave the horse a ride. So we had to walk to school for 20 miles uphill both ways in the snow with a horse on our back. We didn't have these vehicles. And that's the way it was, and that's how it should be, and we liked it! Always forget. Yeah. Old age catches up to you. Yeah. This world is getting overpopulated, and it's full of idiots! And it's full of idiots! Back in my day, I had two friends. It was a brontosaurus and Jack. But a meteor had to ruin that. So all there was Jack and horse manure, and Jack left town. My grandson does stand-up comedy. Here's a joke, his love life. He started telling me a story on how he asked this girl out to homecoming. And how he had to write a poem, a lovey-dovey poem. And so he had to write this poem to ask this girl out to homecoming. Back in my day, if we wanted a female, the males had to fight to the death to get the female. It was either fight to the death or do the mating dance. I chose the mating dance because I don't want to risk my life for some woman. The mating dance, it involved many of the flapping of the arm. Flapping of the arms and doing this motion. And then you made animal noise. He got the girl and made me look like an idiot. I'm 85 years old, and some of these people retire at the young age of 65. Back in my day, we had one job. It was to count the bundle of sticks. And if we came up one stick short, the boss took a rock and hit you in the head with a rock. I see these kids with their ear buddies in their ear, listening to music. When music was invented, I remember the day. Some idiot found a conch shell on the beach. And he goes, you can hear the ocean. Well, him being an idiot, he didn't put it up to his ear. He put it up to his mouth and blew on it. He blew that thing for hours until it made your ears bleed. That's how music came along, and I still hate it. People always ask me, what's the oldest joke? And I go, my love life, because I'm an idiot, and that's the way it was, and that's the way it should be, and we liked it.
Ha! You're out!
Thought it was 9:30 though.
9:30? Brannagan, why you kill me?
La 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 la
What's his name again?
Brannagan.
What? What? Well, that's Brannagan. I said he was born 10/11/31, but it's 10:57. There he is.